Hi, students. You choose to stay positive and know that God has a plan. Take care of your body by feeding healthy food, healthy thoughts, and a healthy lifestyle. So, today we are going to start our new portion in our first lesson. Our first lesson is the owls in the family. Okay, let us start. So, in our last class, we learned that the narrator and the owl grandfather they had found two owlets from their veranda, and they released them in the garden. So they thought they will not come, but the next day itself the owlets come back. Okay, now the owlets and their grandmother, the narrator's grandmother, so attached, and they began to a daily visitors of narrator's house. So let us start from this 19th page from here onwards. Okay. In response to grandmother's voice, the owlets would make sounds as gentle and soothing as the purring of cat, but when wild owls were around, ours would disturb the night with terrible shrieks. Their nightly occupation was catching beetles, with which the kitchen quarters were infested at the time. With their sharp eyes and powerful beaks, they were excellent pest destroyers. So, in grandmother's voice, when the owlets heard grandmother's voice, the owlets would make a sounds as gentle and soothing. Okay, but when the wild owls were around, so our owls, that means the narrator's owlets make terrible shrieks. And their nightly occupation, these owlets' nightly occupation was catching beetles. So in the kitchen area there will be small cockroaches or small beetles. So some types of insects will be there. So these two owlets, night time, these two owlets catch the beetles and the cockroaches. So that here it is saying these owlets were excellent pest destroyers. They have sharp eyes and they have powerful beaks. With these sharp eyes and powerful beaks, they were excellent pest destroyers. They will catch the insects and beetles. So now next paragraph. The owls love to sit and splash in a shallow dish, especially if cold water was poured over them from a jug at the same time. They would get thoroughly wet, jump out onto a perch, shake themselves, then return for a second splash and sometimes third. So the owls love to sit and splash in a shallow dish. Shallow means not very much deep. Okay, not very deep. That is called a shallow. So shallow dish and with the cold water was poured over them from a jug at the same time. So they like bath. They would get thoroughly wet, jump out on when they get thoroughly wet, then what will happen? It jump out from that dish and shake themselves, then return for us after shaking, then return for the second splash and sometimes third splash. Now last paragraph. Looking back on those owlish days, I carry in my mind a picture of grandmother with a contented look in her rocking chair. Once on entering her room while she was having an afternoon nap, I saw that one of the owls had crawled up her pillow till its head was snuggled under her ear. Both grandmother and the little owl were snoring. Here, what is the meaning of nap? Nap means short sleep. Okay, and what is the meaning of snoring? Snoring means while we sleep, making noise. That is called a, while we sleep, sometimes a noise will be there. Na? That is called a snoring. So one day, the narrator saw that our owlets and grandmother sleeping in her bed. Looking back on those owlish days, I carry in my mind a picture of grandmother Looking back on those owlish days, I carry in my mind a picture of grandmother with a contented look in her rocking chair. Once, on entering her room while she was having an afternoon nap, I saw that one of those owls had crawled up her pillow till its head, so both of them will sleep in one pillow. Okay. Here the word meaning given. Infested means full of beetles. Full of beetles. Snuggled, settled into a warm, comfortable position. So the owlet settled into a warm, comfortable position in grandmother's room. So here also word meaning. Crooned means made a low sound like humming. Gurgled made a sound full of contentment. Agile, able to move quickly and easily. Now we are going to the exercise part. Making connections. Based on what you have just read, say whether the following sentences are true or false. The spotted owlet is the largest owl species. It is wrong. So, sorry. Number 1, it is false. Second one, the spotted owlets and mynas are friends. That is also false statement. According to the lesson, there is nothing written about this sentence. So that also false. 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 Now the next page. Spotted owlets live in holes on trees. That is true. Spotted owlets are completely nocturnal birds. They come out only at night. That is false. Now, spotted owlets eat other small animals. True. Spotted owlets have sharp eyes. True. Spotted owlets have weak beaks. That is false. And last one, spotted owlets enjoy getting wet. That is true. Okay, these are the answers. So you have to write these answers, or you have to note down these answers in a copy, or if you have old book, you can note down in that old book. Now the next question is, the word character is used for a person who appears in a story, book, play or a movie. There are 4 characters mentioned in the text. Can you identify them? Yes. One is narrator. So here itself you can write narrator. Spelling is comma grandfather, comma grandmother, comma, and at the last you have to write Aunt Mabel. Okay, This is the answer. Now reference to context part I will give you later. Read, reflect and write also I will give you later. Integrate portion also later only. Now here compound words. Compound words are made up of two or more existing words. Okay, compound words are made up of two or more. Bird plus bath, bird bath. Here two words are there, bird and bath. So this one it is called a compound words. Rain plus water, rainwater. Household, nightbird, blackboard. These are the other compound words are given here. Now we have to match the columns to get a compound words that are animal names. Okay, first one, earth. Earth hopper, earth girl, earth bird, earth fish, earth bird, earth worm. Worm is the right answer. So put number 1. Don't draw the lines. You have to put number 1. Rattle, rattle, snake. Third one, dragon, fly. Fourth one, grass, hopper. Sea, gull. Humming, bird. Jelly, fish, lady, bird. Okay, so this is the lesson for you today. You have to learn the word meanings and the exercise part. So see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.